Hey everyone, this is my reaction to the first episode of Mahou Shoujo Ore. So, this anime, I'm not really sure what to expect. I am trying to go into this one as blind as I can, but some people I know said it was good, said I should react to it, so I decided to do so. Now, just going by the title, Mahou Shoujo Ore, uh, all I can really guess from that is that there's going to be some sort of magical girl, but since there is Ore in the title, the male pronoun, maybe it's going to be a guy that becomes a magical girl to kind of, to shake up the normalcy of magical girls. That's all I can really get from that. But this is a comedy, so I guess I also expect it to be funny. That is usually the best you can hope for with a comedy anime. But yeah, just magic and comedy and just, yeah, it should be interesting, so let's get into it. 3, 2, 1, play. Yeah, it often is. Magical girls? Yeah, like magical girls, I assume. Or magical men girls, in this case. So I guess I was right on that prediction. Stephanie Dolu? Even upside down a heart in his forehead. Her forehead, its forehead. And she looks like a more regular magical girl than what we saw a bit ago. She even has a little mascot character. Like, perfect sized chest. That is actually pretty hideous looking. I'm referring to the demon, not the mascot, though. And even has that little vocal tick it has. Of course it does. Not a proper annoying mascot with that one. So I feel like it's going to be some degree of parody of magical girl stuff. Kind of the impression I'm getting. Colorist what? But that does seem to be its attack, yeah, sucking the color out of things. Attacks don't get much more evil than that. Color broadcast. Basically, you know that there's supposed to be color here, but there's not. Yeah, black and white in this age? What decade, century do you think this is? That would just be horrible. On the bright side, she seems even more colorful. You know, the contrast. Or is she gonna transform into that guy? Hyper. Like, oh, it shows her chest that she says hyper. Seems to have worked. But yeah, since we did see what seemed to be a guy Mahou Shoujo before this, I kind of figured that was like her final form or something. And she was going to transform into that, but oh well. And I think that took a lot out of her. I hope no more evildoers come by in my weakened state. Tuxedo mask? What? No. She is pretty cute, I'll admit that. Such as yourself. Of course the princess carries her. No more words, only actions. Magical girl get? What? Is that like an alarm clock? Yeah. Was it really all a dream? Is she just a normal girl living a normal life? I don't think I've ever seen anyone look so upset when they wake up. Yeah, it was all a dream. But I assume she'll become one for real. In the episode. Well, you didn't ask me to. You look like you're having a really nice dream. I didn't want to interrupt. What time is it? Wait, what? What did you give her? Just a bento? Oh? That I became a woman? What? uh, it's not quite toast in the mouth, but I guess it works. Not sure what you do with the plate, but I guess you just throw it away. It's one way to save on doing dishes. Oh, are we getting an opening? Like an idol sequence? With great lyrics so far. Like, puts Justin Bieber to shame. I mean, I like the show so far. Well, that's not good. I know, right? It's like life's against you. I'm flattered. I somewhat like you as well. Just raise your legs a bit higher. I'll hold you to that. Honeyed Flash. I would love for you to show me your Honeyed Flash. So is she really like an idol? Magical twins, but you don't look that much alike. Interesting title. Yeah, of course, nobody's actually watching. Which is sad, because that was really good. I doubt it. Yeah, way to be a bit of a jerk about it. Yeah, it doesn't get much worse than being an unpopular idol. Like a guy unit? Oh, her family members in it. Of course, they're popular. uh, sure, why not? I promise nothing. A man of few words, I say. I doubt it's gonna beat the performance we just saw. Not that I'm biased towards cute girls or anything. Yeah, you actually see the audience in this one. Because there actually is an audience. Pearl Pegasus. I assume the Pearl Pegasus wears a pearl necklace. I don't see why I wouldn't. I mean, they're not bad, but, you know, I just don't care about male idols. Just, of course they stick their microphones in each other's faces. You know, the phallic-shaped object. Man. If this keeps going, somebody's got to mop up that audience floor. Yeah, I figured as much. They're siblings, alright. That's good. Really? Wow. Yeah, basically just a stalker. Don't get the wrong idea, Baka. That makes sense, I suppose. It's still a bit disappointing to hear. Hit him harder. Yeah, that's kind of a no-go for idols. Oh, jeez. That'd be really bad. Are you gonna pinky swear on it? Yes, that's your true love right there. The end game love. They're not going to. uh... this is quite the show so far, I have to say. I guess they go to different schools. These are sent as a school uniform. Yeah, that's pretty stereotypical Yakuza. It's a bit of a problem. I swear I don't live there. No, did you just hear me? Like your 3 sizes, for instance. Guys, I could use some help. Yeah, I can tell you're totally fine. There's no issues here. Just no normal day. And they never saw her again. Not at all. Freelance occupation. So she does know this person. Nice little spotlight. Yeah, that's definitely some implications there. He's your father. Is that really where this is gonna go? Because that'd be hilarious. I mean, I actually kind of thought that might be the case, but not really relevant to the current situation in her mind. A former magical girl. She's a retiree. Hmm. Well, yes, I've heard of magical girls. So he scouts out magical girls, okay. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah. Maybe both. Don't. So, not really the typical magical girl mascot. Yes, you can't be a proper mascot without one of those. Yeah, I eventually reached age too old to be a magical girl. Really? I guess I would explain this timing, but... of course. uh, the truth hurts. Well, I'm pretty sure the daughter's just gonna become a magical girl now, but... Is that important? Is the power of love power magical girls? Or 25? Yeah, so I was about to say, she's kind of pushing the age limit there. Okay, QB. Clearly I'm watching Madoka now. Yeah, do the work so I don't have to. Best mom. Is that how it Is that how it works? I could not read all that in time. It's not that long of a contract, it's fine. Yeah, you wouldn't be fighting one of those. Uh, I guess that makes sense. But didn't the intro to the show kind of say something about fighting demons? Exactly. Just lying to this poor girl. Where'd be the fun of that? Two hearts. Good. Well, yeah, that looks more like a proper Mahou Shoujo mascot. Did not need to see that. So psychological attacks work. Oh, you could say that. Mujirou. They apparently love him. That is a problem. And yeah, this will probably get it to join up. I saw a little bit of a panty shot. Wouldn't be. It would have been better if she wore a shorter skirt. It's not a proper Mahou Shoujo at all. One thing I'm a little bit confused about, he said something about, 15 kind of being the limit of being a magical girl before you're an old hag. But didn't they also say the mother was one until recently? So it's kind of contradictory unless I misread something. Oh no. Were you being outran by a 15-year-old girl? uh, I wouldn't say a lot, but you make the contract, you get the powers, you beat them up. You defeat them with the power of friendship, and all that, and love as well, I suppose. Yes. So that's why you asked about that earlier. Yeah, that's too embarrassing. How could I do such a thing? Just because somebody's life is on the line? Not that he seems all that concerned, so maybe it's not a big of a deal. Quick trip to the underworld. But he helped her in the past, so it's her turn to return the favor. And there you go. So I was right. She does become more masculine when she transforms. Yep. That's Mahou Shoujo Ore. That not the paint I wanted. So we haven't actually saw a clear view of her in this form yet, though. So, kind of a good thing. Yeah, I wonder how she's gonna react to this. To be continued. Okay. Boxing girls. Noisy love power. Is this our ED? Just our live action ED. Our partially live action ED. But why the boxing gloves? Does that make it harder to hold a microphone? Adorable boxing. She's kind of holding the microphone like a pencil or a pen. I think that's what she's going for there. Oh wow, she had her own transformation. I assume that the voice actresses of the two girls have had adventure, I guess. But who knows? Ayaka. Yeah, not quite the body that she was promised, but she is more filled out, I think is what she said, so not completely misleading. Well, it's misleading, but not completely a lie, I should say. So that was the first episode of Mahou Shoujo Ore. And what did I just watch? So, the series started out with a dream sequence. Our main character Saki was having a dream. And I feel like the point of this is just kind of show like a more of a typical magical girl type story. What that's like, you know, she having a little cute mascot, being a cute girl, vanquishing the evildoer, and some, you know, tuxedo mask type characters swooping in to help her out in her weak and injured state, you know. That's kind of what they were going for that one. And I did kind of like the bit of fourth wall breaking with the whole the color disappearing, people complaining, and all that. It was a very nice touch. I just love how dead inside she looked when she woke up and realized it was all just a dream. But that did show the audience that she has an interest in being a magical world, at least to a degree. And yeah, she just headed off to school, and then decided to, you know, change the cliche of running to school with toast in your mouth. She was eating more of a meal that you would generally just eat, you know, at a table like a civilized human being. But no, she just ran with a fork and ate it. Look, good thing she didn't fall and, you know, swallow the fork or anything. Not because that would have been bad. Similar reasons why you don't run with scissors in your hands. But yeah, as she left, the mother said something, you know, kind of like, I was her age when, you know, kind of being vague about it, but it was fairly obvious at the time that she was referring to being a magical girl. I kind of regret not saying anything during that scene, but anyway, yeah, she left, and we found out that apparently she and her friend are kind of like a, you know, a pair of idols, like the Lyle group, just very unpopular ones. But they were pretty good, you know. I didn't have any real complaints with their performance at all. But apparently, people just they aren't into it. So I feel like that might change eventually. Because, you know, no idol starts out popular. It just needs to, you just need to work your way up, gain some fans, and those fans will tell their friends, hey, these girls are amazing, you should check it out, and then those fans will tell their friends, and so on and so forth. But we found out the inspiration for her wanting to become an idol, just the guy she likes in an idol group, so, you know, what more pure motivations do you need beyond that? And of course, they're actually popular, which is legions of female fans in the audience swinging their glow sticks, as you do in idol performances. But, you know, with me, I'm always going to prefer the female idols, like, always. But, yeah, we just kind of establishing she has a love interest there, just literally drooling over the TV. Very, very ladylike she is. And had kind of her manager talking to her is like, you know, I know you like him and all, but it's just no romance. You're an idol after all. We better not get any surprise pregnancies or anything, because it's kind of a no-go for being an idol. That's some career-ending stuff there. But yeah, apparently the guy she likes is the brother of her friend, which is interesting. And you can definitely tell they're siblings. Like, I like that. Just making that obvious. Just the man, a few words, just kind of nodding his head. Just, yeah, as he does. I wonder how relevant her female friend is going to be in the story. Like, will she become a magical girl as well? Because I can see it going both ways. I would like to see her, well, considering what the magical girl transformations are like, I kind of take that back. I'm okay with her just being a normal girl. But yeah, basically, she went home. A Yakuza, or what she thought was Yakuza, was banging on the door. Just the other two were hiding because that's the smart thing to do in that case. But Ko-san was like, you know, let's come in here. It's get your mother for me, and we got some things to talk about. And as we found out, we got concrete confirmation that her mother was a magical girl, and he wanted her to continue. So, but she can't really because of back injuries. She's getting on an age. You do kind of reach an age where you're kind of too old for the magical girl game. After all, when you're 15, you're considered an old hag. So, you know, you kind of you don't want to push it too much. So it was the perfect time for her daughter to pick up the reins, to become a magical girl herself. So he handed her the contract, and I do think they were going for a bit of a Madoka reference there. Either the show or the subtitlers, because that did sound very much like what QB says, you know. Make a contract with me and become a magical girl. All your wishes and dreams will come true, and you'll be happy forever, and it'll be great. And he did say something along the lines of, you know, you would fill out if you become a magical girl. He said something like that, basically trying to imply that she would become sexy. Just had that photoshopped face over that bikini model's body. But yeah, pretty much not quite what she was expecting. We didn't actually get to see too much about her reaction of that transformation reveal, aside from the fact that she's clearly not happy about it. We'll probably get a bit more into that, more complaining about that next episode. But yeah, basically what prompted her to agree to it was her love interest being in trouble, and she had to shout her love for him to the heavens to transform, which is why he asked her if she had someone that she loved. But that is gonna, obviously, it's gonna interfere with her idol work one way or another. I think that's gonna be, assuming they want to keep up with the idol stuff in the series, that will be probably a big juggling act. The whole idol stuff and the whole magical girl stuff, because one of those requires, you know, love and one, you know, no romance allowed. So I feel like that might be a bit of a thing going forward. But yeah, the episode itself was really good. It was really funny. A lot of unexpected stuff. I very much enjoyed the first episode. The series has pretty much done a pretty good job of drawing me in, even if I'm not a big fan of those masculine panty shots that we got near the end there. But it was good stuff. It was good stuff, and I'm definitely watching the next one. You know, whenever I get a chance for it, just, you know, whenever I have time on my schedule, because this did kind of air early. Like the first spring anime I'm reacting to, and a lot of the winter ones are still going on, so, and I do try not to react to more than 4 of the shows a day, because if I do any more than that, not only does it feel like I'm spamming my subscribers, it's a little bit draining by the time into the 5th one. So I do try not to do that, so hopefully I can get to the next one soon. You know, soon people like this and everything, so, yeah. Thank you for watching, and thank you Cnouki, the Dragon of Oshu, as well as everyone else, for doing what you can to support the channel. It means a lot to me, and I hope we can continue to grow the channel together. If you want to do more to support the channel, then you can become a patron on my Patreon and get cool rewards like early access to certain videos. Have a good one.